Hi, ever wonder what it's like to work another profession or live in the underworld? Listen to unsuspecting riders give a 10 to 15 minute personal masterclass as I spontaneously interview them as they enter my taxi. I'm your host, Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles. Morning. Yes, we're back with another rider, another episode. Today we have the beautiful...
Period.
Piri. All right, I'll let her explain, introduce herself in that manner, but very attractive young lady, and she's going to tell us all about how she got into the social media influencer business. I was going to say modelling, because she does look like a model, to be honest. And we take it from there. So nice to have you here today.
Thank you very much for having me. So hey guys, it's your girl Maggie Mayhem. So
What made you want to start this industry, get into the industry?
if I'm to be honest, right, like with me getting onto social media, it literally just started out of nowhere. So I feel like it started when I was like 16. I was literally, because I love to talk, I was just talking on my Snapchat, and then one day my Snapchat just went off. Like my Snapchat was getting 10k views, and I was thinking, what? And then people kept telling me you should do YouTube, but I never felt like I wanted to do it. So when I started it when I went to uni, and within the first 2 months of me on YouTube, I got 10k subscribers, which to me was very big, because a lot of people, it takes them years to get that. But because I had started it because people were telling me to do it, I wasn't consistent on it at all. And of course, like with YouTube, it's like automatically I had to jump on Instagram. My Instagram took off as well, but it's like, again, I wasn't taking anything seriously, because I didn't start it because I wanted to. I did it because people were telling me to do it. I just like talking, but it's like through my talking, the fame just came. So yeah, when I started, within my first 2 months, 10k subscribers on YouTube, my Instagram was doing numbers, companies were reaching out to me, I was getting the money. And I think that's what kind of then made me love doing social media but hate at the same time, because it's like, okay, oh, I've started this thing and now I'm getting paid from it, but at the same time it's like I'm now doing it just because of the money.
Most people do jobs because of the money, but I understand that it's nice to love what you do.
Yeah.
So tell us, what do you talk about then? She said you love to talk. What do you talk about?
All things, everything. Like, that's the thing about me, and I think that's why I feel like I found social media so easy, because the world that we live in, everything is always changing. There's so many things going on at once. There's not just one thing to talk about. This month it can be about Black Lives Matter, the next month it can be about, I don't know, food. So it's like, with me, I feel like I'm blessed to have enough knowledge to be able to, I don't know, I'm blessed enough to have enough knowledge to actually be able to conversate and hold different ideas and views on different things. So with me, literally anything, I can talk about anything, and I can go on and off about anything and everything.
So what was the last vlog you did about?
So the last video I did was it was it was a try and haul, and it was sponsored by PLT, and Opoly, and it was a size 12 versus no it was a sorry, I just have so much content in my head. So it was little people versus tall people. So there's this other content creator, her name's Fat Timbo. She's viral, like she has 1 million subscribers on TikTok, 100k on Instagram. So she reached out to me to collab. So we did a video whereby, because she's a short person, so she's 4 foot, and I'm average height. So we did a try and haul.
She's 4 foot.
Yeah, she has like dwarfism basically.
Oh, okay.
So
But she's got a lot of subscribers though, isn't she? She's doing
yeah,
well.
because she's amazing. She's amazing. So we literally did a video, and that video did quite well, to be honest. So that was the last video we did. It was really, really nice.
Okay, so there's tall people versus short people.
Yeah.
And so that's the theme. Give us some insight to the content, and what actually did you have to go through to put a collaboration together as well?
I feel like so with collaborations it depends, because it depends on who you're working with. So with, for example, with our collaboration, she reached out to me, so there wasn't much to do because it was mutual. While compared, if you're working with companies, sometimes it's longer and harder to collaborate because there's so many terms and agreements. So basically, the reason why we chose to do that video is because we wanted to kind of take away stereotypes that exist in the industry, or even in general in the world. For example, before I even filmed with Pat Timbo, I did not know that like people that have dwarfism, or the little people, for example, I didn't know that they wear normal people clothes. I thought they wear kids clothes. But it was so nice to see that she literally wore size 10 UK, same size as me, but she would just roll up her trousers. So I feel like the good thing about that video kind of was able to take away the different stereotypes that people hold about people with disabilities. Yeah, it was a really nice video.
Is that a disability though? Is it classed as a disability?
Yeah, it's dwarfism.
I don't know if it's. I'm just asking.
It is. I think it is. It is because they're short and they can't get any taller than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you've got all the limbs and everything. It's just that you may not be able to reach the top shelf.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know.
But it's not just the top shelf. So even the counter, they can't reach it.
The counter?
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
So like they need stools and things like that.
Yeah, I suppose you're disadvantaged, which is a disability. You can be classed as a disability. That's interesting. You learn something every day.
Yeah.
I never knew that. So you talk about terms and conditions with companies. How long does it? You said, what's the average time? What can someone expect if they're dealing with a company?
It can take time sometimes. For example, now it depends on the company you're working with. So for example, again, if I'm to be 100% transparent, working with companies like Opoly for me have been so easy because it's okay, you pick the clothes, send us over the clothes that you want. If there's a set price, the price is paid and that's all. While for example now I'm also collaborating with a big TV show and it's completely different. Like there's a lot of contracts, so it depends. Like the terms and conditions will always vary depending on who you're working with, what exactly they're asking for, and what exactly you're going to deliver. So if I'm working with a clothing brand, it's kind of left to me. But if I'm working with a TV show, it's what they want. So it's very much different. So terms and conditions really change depending on the company you're working with. But that's the part I hate most. Like even that TV show I'm talking about, I'm still to sign the contract because it's like I can't get my head wrapped around everything. It's just a lot.
Do you have a lawyer, an accountant, and things like that?
No, to be honest, but I have actually signed to management while I'm in the process because I need somebody to do my stuff. I can't do it anymore. It's just, that's the worst part I feel like about being an influencer. It's the emails, the replying to people, the negotiating terms and agreements, and yeah.
Sounds like you need a lawyer, because why I say that, if I was talking to someone today and they were speaking about, they're on social media but they're doing like virtual businesses and stuff, and she gets a lot of offers or NDAs and things, and what people do, they try and drop things in that writing to say basically any business you do along this lines from now on, we will get a percentage, and all these little hidden things. So if you're a layman, which I believe sounds like you are, like me, you need someone to cover that. Do you understand? To save you, because paying that little bit extra for someone to look out for your interest is going to be a lot less than being embedded with somebody for the rest of your company for the rest of your life, because they may even have a thing about price, and that, you know, for instance, just hypothetically speaking, that you can't do any other business with brands that conflict with theirs.
Oh yeah. Like example, I think Fashion Nova does that. Like I know it's worked with some influencers whereby
and that's going to limit you in a great way.
Yeah.
You know? So you want to make sure you've got that freedom.
Yeah.
Especially because in many respects they need you, I would say, as an influencer more than you need them. And why I say this is, think about this. your audience is a niche audience.
True.
When they put an advert on the TV or the billboard, they're seeing everybody.
It's true.
Do you understand? So if you've got a niche audience, how many subscribers you got now?
40. Well, so different. Okay, so my
Across all the
Instagram.
platforms, how many would you say? Is it
100K
so it's
across
100K.
all.
So
Plus.
there's 100K of a niche audience that are more or less guaranteed to buy their product. That's much more worth much more paying them, and they're not paying you a high rate compared to what they'd be paying on the billboards.
It's true.
You see what I mean?
It's true.
So when you think of this now, they're pinpointing and kind of guaranteeing sales because young people buy.
Yeah.
And especially, let's say, in the black community, we live on fashion and all those kind of things. So that's why I said they need you more than you need them. But on the flip side, there may be more of you people than, so they got more of a choice.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it's, how do people present it? Do people have your shape, your size, your image?
Yeah.
You have that Nubian image. So I'm big on history. So you know the Nubians back from the Egyptian times.
Mhm.
And that they built the pyramids along with the Sudanese people.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So that's what you think. Your people ended up. You're in Uganda because when you left, when the Egyptian Empire fell from the Nubians, you lot went down the Nile, and that's where you ended up. That's your history.
Really?
Do you see what I mean? Yeah, so if you go to Egypt, you go to the pyramids and the museums, you'll see the artifacts have your features. Do you see what I'm saying?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
So all I'm saying is that depending on what look they're going for.
Yeah.
So for instance, they got a lot of that light skin, mixed race feel, but they don't necessarily have a lot of the Nubians.
It's true.
Now you become more of a niche. That's why the highest paid model now is a Sudanese. You've got the blue black. Now that you don't get that anywhere in the world.
It's true.
You don't get the blue
red
black with that long figure.
Yeah, the red's fine.
Yeah. I interviewed another Sudanese model. She's like a curved model, whatever you say, and she's on social media. And she knows, well, a Sudanese community, they know each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you should check her out. I'll point out the link at the end. But these are things just to take into consideration. So get yourself a lawyer. You need to have an accountant as well.
Oh yeah, That's what I hope. Obviously, because I think with management to do that all for you. Well, I know for sure they get you an accountant.
Keep them separate.
Is it?
Yeah, of course. You don't want someone managing your money who's managing the contracts as well. You want a manager. That manager's sole job is to set things up and do all the admin. Then you've got someone with money. That's your job. That's their job for money. And then you've got the legal side. And you keep them separate. Then no one can turn you over.
True.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You understand? You've got one person, remember, they're not your family.
Yeah.
They're not your friends. They've got no vested interest in you. Keep it separate.
True.
It pays to do things properly. Why do you think corporations, you don't get big corporations where one person does lots of things? It's divided up for a reason.
It's true.
See? Yeah. But Sarah, we've diverted.
Yeah.
So, you back to the whole thing. So, do you like what you do now?
Yes, I've only started enjoying social media literally since September. So all the content I did prior to September last year, like the year that just passed, everything is gone. I deleted everything because before that I was so inconsistent. I wasn't enjoying it, but literally now I'm starting to enjoy what I'm doing. Like, I think maybe because I finished uni now, I can actually focus on it and I'm actually looking at it, and even the business opportunities, I'm just deep in everything now, so now I enjoy it. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like quitting. Like, even today, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. But then after I was like, you know what, Maggie, do your makeup, go get your boxes. When you come home, you're gonna film. So it's hard, but it's part of the game. You love it and hate it at the same time.
Can I ask you? You look like a face model.
Really?
Yeah, like a person who focuses on the facial beauty. Do you do fitness stuff and all things as well? Or?
I actually want to start. I want to start doing fitness, but I'm actually not for face. I'm actually body.
Okay.
Like, reason being because obviously I'm very slim at the top and very curvy at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's, for example, in terms of my hauls and fashion, what makes me different. So that's
Obviously,
actually,
I'm only seeing your face now.
yeah. So it's funny you say that, and I think because as well because I'm wearing tracksuit bottoms and my brother's jacket. But it's funny you say that.
Okay. All right. So you spoke about uni. What are you studying at uni?
I actually graduated. I'm a graduate. I studied I studied psychology at the University of Northampton, but I'm a graduate.
So how long do you see yourself doing this for?
I'm definitely. I don't think I want to be on social media for life. No. So I'm a business owner. So thank God that social media has opened up so many opportunities for me. I started my business last year, which sold out literally straight away. But I feel like I also don't want to go into that. I feel like I want to have my own show.
What's your business?
I do clothing. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm known for my body and stuff. It's like it just made sense for me to go into clothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have your own clothing line?
Yeah. Mayhem Apparel. Because my Mayhem Apparel. Because
you got a logo and all of that?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
I got my site, mayhemstores.com. Make sure you guys check it out.
And do you promote it to Uganda as well?
No, funny enough, yeah, I actually really wanted to, because I think Nigeria is like my fourth high, like my audience is UK, US, Canada, Australia, then Nigeria. But
yeah, they've got money.
They got money, yeah.
So it's in order of finance, really, what you've just told us there.
But the thing is, though, I feel like the reason why I don't want to go to Africa, I feel like it's just it's too much stress.
In what sense?
In terms of they don't have PO box. Okay, they have PO boxes, but it's hard to get things delivered there.
Yeah.
So when I was researching into it, it's like you get items delivered into town, and then people have to come collect.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like already running a business here between here and the US, it's too stressful. Remember, was always losing orders. I can't do Africa. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's hard enough right now doing it here. I feel like maybe in the long term, when I can actually pay people.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Because I used to live in Kenya. You can do Africa, but you just have one place where people pick up from.
That's exactly what I said, but I think that's even too stressful.
Well, you just have a team or somebody who you can trust to manage things. If you pay them well, they manage it well. Do you understand? If you need to put up CCTV in the office or the warehouse place, wherever you're going to rent, you do that, so that's connected to your phone or your Apple Watch or whatever, so you know what's going on. People only take orders via M-Pesa, so it's recorded, you don't take cash things. You see what I mean? So it all becomes much easier. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand if you don't want to run before you can crawl or even lift your head, but you are doing something right now. And the reason also you want to make yourself known there is you want to close any voids. Because there's loads of women like you with your shape there.
Yeah.
As in Kenya.
Yeah.
And all the rest, and Sudan and all the rest. So if you make yourself a brand, a household name, all the views is going to give you money anyway.
True.
So if you look at it, how was it? Someone told me for every 5,000 views, or was it 1 million views on YouTube, you get, I can't remember, $4,000 or whatever it is. I can't remember the thing. You probably would know. But if you look at it like that, every country in Sub-Saharan Africa, bar in South Africa, I think, increases by 1 million people a year.
Yeah.
That's 54 million extra people every year.
That's a lot.
Tell me you want to miss out on that? By 2035, if Bill Gates doesn't have his way, there'll be the biggest population on the earth. You don't want some of that?
It's true. It's something I'm actually looking into for sure. But obviously, because even for now, so for example, what I do now, Africa-wise, is all the promo stuff I do get, I sell that instead. But I don't know, I just feel like things like keeping a lot of stock and a lot of inventory in Africa, I feel like it's just a bit.
Well, see what the demand is first. So do your videos. Make sure you so you post at the time that they wake up. If it's a different time zone from ours, all these kind of things. And then when you get to a certain, then you can say, listen, this is for who's interested in this.
Yeah.
And then once you see that there's some real demand, you're going to get some people who like things and they never have the money to buy. But you'll get some people who can.
It's true.
And then you look. Yeah?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And stuff. And then you just say, when you start off, you say it's a 28-day minimum or waiting period for your goods. So when you buy it, so that gives you time to do bulk orders. So you build up the orders to a certain amount, and then away you go.
It's true. It's true.
See?
That's just my idea.
So,
that's just my idea.
Yeah, but that's how businesses work. That's how business works and stuff. But on another note, if you could do any job and money wasn't an option, what job would you do?
Sleep. And just watch movies. Do you know what? Actually, maybe movie reviews. Like, just watch a movie and tell you how I feel about it. I'm telling you, this is why I love social media, because I'm the laziest. I'm lazy, but not lazy at the same time. So I'm the laziest person ever.
Now that question there is a bit of a trick question, because it's a question that really reveals what you want to do in life.
Sleep.
Yeah, but obviously you can't just sleep because your body is deteriorate. Your body holds the shape it holds because of the activity that your ancestors.
But I don't think I would want someone to pay me to watch movies either.
Sorry?
I wouldn't. I feel like if somebody said, Maggie, we can pay you to watch movies, I don't think I would enjoy it. I feel like the moment anything becomes a job, it's not as fun as it is.
Okay, so you're still yet to find what you really love. Would that
Sleep.
be fair to say? We know you love to sleep. That's different.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. And last but not least, Maggie, this is the question I ask all the people.
Yeah.
What's the impact you want to have in the world?
I want my name to live on even when I'm not physically here. That's the impact I want to have.
Okay.
I want people to remember me even when I'm not here. Like, I want people to, when people think of me, they think that they can do and be anybody they want to be.
Okay.
Because I was just a small girl from East London just trying to make it out the hood, and look where I am now. So I want my name to live on even when I'm not here. And for people to look up to me and be like, they can do it. If I can do it, they can do it too.
That's interesting. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for that, Maggie. One more thing.
Yeah.
Where can people find you?
You guys can find me on YouTube and on Instagram. My Instagram is MaggieM_XO, and that's on period.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. We hope you liked that interview. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get the latest daily episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economy and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources? Then listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you will hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m.